नामिने गौरशक्ति स्वरूपाय रूपानुगवरायते गौराविर्भाव भूमे स्वं निर्देष्टा सज्जन प्रिय वैष्णव सार्वभौम श्री जगन्नाथाय ते नमः। वाञ्छा कल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च
पतितानां पावनेभ्यो
पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो महावदन्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण
कृष्णाय कृष्ण
चैतन्य
चैतन्य
नाम्ने गौरद्विषे नमः। पंचतत्वात्मकं कृष्णं भक्तरूप स्वरूपकं भक्तावतारं भक्ताख्यां नमामि भक्तशक्तिकं। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांत श्री राधा कांत नमोस्तुते। जयतां सुरतौ पंगोर्मम मंदमतिर्गति मत्सर्वस्व पदाम्बुजौ श्रीराधा मदन मोहनो दिव्य वृंदारण्य कल्पाद्रुमाद्यः श्रीमत् रत्नाघार सिंहासनस्थौ श्रीमत् राधा शील गोविंद देवो प्रेष्ठालिभिः सेव्यमानौ स्मरामि। श्रीमान् रासरसारम्भी वंशीवट तटस्थित कर्षन् वेणुस्वनैर्गोपीर्गोपीनाथाय श्रियस्तुनः। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी श्रीराधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। जय श्री
जय श्री
कृष्ण
कृष्ण
चैतन्य
चैतन्य
प्रभु
प्रभु
नित्यानंद
श्री
श्री
अद्वैत
अद्वैत
गदाधर
गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद।
हरे
हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण
कृष्णा
कृष्ण हरे हरे
हरे
हरे राम राम
हरे
राम हरे हरे। दंडोत प्रणाम। हरे कृष्णा।
हरे कृष्णा।
बड़े
दंडवत
प्रभु
प्रणाम
जी
माता
हरे
जी।
कृष्णा। यस माता जी क्या करें गाना गाएं।
माता जी आएंगे, जस्ट ज्वाइन हो गया अभी शायद।
अच्छा अच्छा ठीक है विल वेट। आप कीर्तन
हरे
कीजिए
कृष्णा।
ना माता जी हरे कृष्णा कीर्तन समथिंग।
यस यस माता जी को हर्ड।
हाँ बड़े बड़े प्रभु
ओके।
आप करेंगे हरे
हाँ
कृष्णा।
बड़े प्रभु आप
आप ही
करिए।
कर, नहीं आप ही करिए।
नहीं सिर्फ
ओके,
हरे कृष्णा ही करना है ना प्रभु जी।
हम
ठीक है
साथ में कर लेंगे, चलो।
हाँ ठीक है।
चलो।
हरे कृष्णा
कृष्ण
कृष्णा
कृष्ण
कृष्ण
कृष्ण हरे हरे हरे
हरे
राम
राम
हरे
हरे राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे हरे
कृष्ण
कृष्ण
हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण
कृष्ण
कृष्ण
कृष्ण
हरे
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 हरे राम
राम
हरे
हरे
राम राम
राम
राम
राम हरे हरे
हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण
कृष्ण
कृष्ण
कृष्ण हरे
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 राम
हरे राम राम
राम
राम
राम हरे हरे
हरे कृष्ण
कृष्ण
हरे
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम
राम
राम
राम
हरे हरे
हरे कृष्ण
कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण
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 कृष्ण हरे हरे
हरे हरे राम राम
राम
राम
राम
हरे
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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्ण
कृष्ण
हरे
हरे
कृष्ण
कृष्ण
कृष्ण कृष्ण
कृष्ण
हरे
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 हरे हरे
हरे
राम
राम हरे
हरे
राम
राम राम
राम
राम
राम हरे
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 हरे कृष्ण
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 कृष्ण हरे हरे हरे
हरे
राम 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 हरे हरे
कृष्ण हरे
कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे. You can hear me, Mataji? Hare Krishna. Hare
Yes,
Krishna.
yes, yes,
यस
very
प्रभु जी,
clear,
आई
very
एम
clear.
ऑल्सो डूइंग, बट मैं म्यूट करके कर रही हूँ, इससे बहुत आवाज
अच्छा.
ना हो जाए। हाँ, करिए करिए प्रभु जी।
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Mataji. हरे राम 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 हरे हरे. धन्यवाद माते.
हरे कृष्णा हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण
कृष्ण
कृष्ण हरे हरे,
हरे हरे राम.
हरे राम 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 हरे हरे. The Prabhupada ki jai. So all of you have completed the exam that day.
यस प्रभु माता जी।
Yes, Mataji.
Yes Mataji, very long paper but
मगर वेरी लेंदी पेपर माता जी,
we couldn't
2 hours
complete
इज
much.
नॉट।
We
हाँ
had
माता
to
जी।
leave something out of it. Very lengthy.
We do one thing. We complete the balance.
Okay.
We complete the balance answers and send that also.
Okay Mataji. Okay.
ओके माता जी।
Thank you.
How many questions was left?
Around two of them.
2 to 3 माता जी।
2 to
2
3
3.
out of that 1 तो मुझे मालूम नहीं आंसर, तो मैंने छोड़ दिया।
हाँ माता जी, वो
वो
बी
एक ना,
पार्ट में जो वो बीजम वाला ना माता जी,
हाँ हाँ हाँ, वही
वो
वही
मुझे भी नहीं आया
बीज
माता जी।
बीज, वो एक्चुअली
या
वो क्वेश्चन
थर्ड
बैंक में
कैंटो
था।
का।
इट वाज देयर इन क्वेश्चन बैंक, तभी भी मुझे नहीं आया था।
हाँ मुझे नहीं है, मुझे भी वो मैंने मतलब नहीं आया मतलब।
नो प्रॉब्लम,
यस
थैंक
यस
यू
माता
माता
जी।
जी, हम लोग कंप्लीट करेंगे। ओके, हरे कृष्ण।
Right. Okay, now from now 3 point.
12.
माता जी 12th चैप्टर।
12th chapter. No, we have done after that also, no? We have
या
done with
दो,
5.
एक्चुअली दो
5.
श्लोका
दो
किया था,
श्लोका
बट
किया है, मगर मुझे
हाँ,
लगता है
बट
कि वापिस करेंगे
हाँ,
तो अच्छा है माता जी।
लॉन्ग गैप आ गया ना, तो इसके लिए
हाँ दैट्स
स्टार्टिंग
व्हाई
से लिखा है।
Okay. We are done with
वी डिड
5.
2 श्लोका, मगर फिर से करेंगे तो अच्छा
हाँ,
रहेगा माता जी इसलिए।
3.3 एक्चुअली।
Others and others. Nityuvacha इति ते वर्णितः शतः कलाख्यः परमात्मनः.
महिमा वेद गर्भो.
Mute your phone, Prabhu.
Oh, sorry.
Mahima Vedagarmota Yatastakshi Vibodhame. So Maitreya says, O learned Vidura, so far I have explained to you the glories of the form of the personality of Godhead in his feature of Kala. Now you can hear from me about the creation of Brahma, the reservoir of all Vedic knowledge. So, about Kala has been explained. Sasarjagre Anandatamisram Tamisram Atatamisram Adikrit Mahamoham cha Tamascha Jnana Vrittayah. So Brahma created Sasarjaha, Sasarjaha. Agrehe means at first Andhatamasram, the sense of death first. First he created self-deception, then sense of death, then anger upon frustration, the sense of false ownership, illusory bodily conception or forgetfulness of one's real identity. Because material world has to be created, na? So this material world, what is the characteristic of this material world? Janma, Mrityu, Jara, Vyadhi. So Mrityu is there, then false perception is there, bodily conceptions is there, false identification is there, false ownership is there, and then forgetfulness of one's real identity. So all these things, Mahamohanam, cha moho cha, tamas chagniha. So all these things Brahmaji has created. Aruna, can you read both the verses? And
Yes,
then
Mataji. Hare Krishna. Chapter 12, Text 1, Creation of the Kumaras and Others. Text 1, Maitreya Uvacha Iti Te Varnita Shattha Kalakhya Paramatmanah Mahima Veda Garbhotha Yatastrachi Nibodhame. Translation. Sri Maitreya said, O learned Vidura, so far I have explained to you the glories of the form of the Supreme Personality of Godhead in his feature of Kala. Now you can hear from me about the creation of Brahma, the reservoir of all Vedic knowledge. Text 2. Sasarjagrendhata Mishra Mathata Mistra Madikrit Mahamoham cha moham cha tamascha vrittayah. Translation. Brahma first created the nascent engagements like self-deception, the sense of death, anger and frustration, the sense of false ownership, and the illusory bodily conception or forgetfulness of one's real identity. Purport by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Before the factual creation of the living entities in different varieties of species, the conditions under which a living being in the material world has to live were created by Brahma. Unless a living entity forgets his real identity, it is impossible for him to live in the material conditions of life. Therefore, the first condition of material existence is forgetfulness of one's real identity. And by forgetting one's real identity, one is sure to be afraid of death. Although a pure living soul is deathless and birthless, this false identification with material nature is a cause of false ownership of things which are offered by the arrangement of superior control. All material resources are offered to the living entity for his peaceful living and for the discharge of his duties of self-realization in conditioned life. But due to false identification, the conditioned soul becomes entrapped by the sense of false ownership of the property of the Supreme Lord. It is evident from this verse that Brahma himself is a creation of the Supreme Lord, and the five kinds of nations which condition the living entities in material existence are creations of Brahma. It is simply ludicrous to think the living entity to be equal with the Supreme Being when one can understand that the conditioned souls are under the influence of Brahma's magic wand. Patanjali also accepts that there are 5 kinds of nations as mentioned herein. Hare Krishna.
Patanjali Yoga system, all artistic philosophies, 6 systems of philosophies, all those things. Patanjali also accepts that there are 5 kinds of science as mentioned here. Even artistic philosophy speaks of it. दृष्ट्वा पापीयसीं सृष्टिं नात्मानं नात्मानं भाय भावय भावय भावम भावमन्यत भावमन्यत बहवमन्यत बहवमन्यत भगवध्यानपूतेन मनसान्यां ततो सृजत्. So, seeing the misleading creation as a sinful task, Brahma did not feel much pleasure in his activities. What did he see? What is he creating? All simple things. So, how will he have pleasure? Now, somebody is asking us to do something simple. Will we have pleasure? No. Amanyataha. So, he is feeling any pleasure. But he was given that task, now what he'll do, Vichara? He has to do that creation. So, what he did was he started meditating upon Lord. In this way, he purified himself. Because what he did was creating a sinful act, sinful things. Manasaha anyam tataha asrujat. Then he began another term of creation. He was not happy actually. All these things, anger, frustration, false ego, false ownership. So he was not happy. So what he did was he purified himself first. Then he thought of another type of creation. Raksha, read.
Yes, Mataji. Shloka 3. दृष्ट्वा पापीयसीं सृष्टिं नात्मानं भयमन्यत भगवद्ध्यानपूतेन मनसान्यां ततो सृजत्. Translation: seeing such a misleading creation as a sinful task, Brahma did not feel much pleasure in his activity, and therefore he purified himself by meditation on the personality of Godhead. Then he began another term of creation. Purport by Srila Prabhupada ki jai ho. Although he created the different influences of nescience, Lord Brahma was not satisfied in performing such a thankless task. But he had to do it because most of the conditioned soul wanted it to be so. Lord Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita 15.15 that he is present in everyone's heart and he is helping everyone to either remember or forget. The question may be raised why the Lord, who is all merciful, helps one to remember and another to forget. Actually, his mercy is not exhibited in partially towards one and enmity towards another. The living entity as a part and parcel of the Lord is perpetually independent because partially independent because he partially possesses all the qualities of the Lord. Anyone who has some independence may sometimes misuse it due to ignorance. When the living entity prefers to misuse his independence and glide down towards nescience, the all merciful Lord first of all tries to protect him from the trap. But when the living entity persists in gliding down to hell, the Lord helps him to forget his real position. The Lord helps the falling living entity glide down to the lowest point, just to give him the chance to see if he is happy by misusing his independence. Almost all the conditioned souls who are floating in the material world are misusing their independence, and therefore 5 kinds of nescience are imposed upon them. As an obedient servitor of the Lord, Brahma creates all these as a matter of necessity, but he is not happy in doing so because a devotee of the Lord naturally does not like to see anyone falling down from his real position. Person who do not care for the path of realization get full facilities from the Lord for executing their proclivities to the fullest extent, and Brahma helps in the procedure without fail. Hare Krishna.
सनकं च सनन्दं च सनातनम् अथात्मभुः सनत्कुमारं च मुनिं निष्क्रियानूर्ध्वरेतसः. So first thing what he thought is, why am I creating all these things? Let me do in a different way. So he created for sages, Sanak Sanatan, Sanak Sanandan Sanatan, Sanat Kumar. All of them were unwilling to adopt materialistic activities because they were highly elevated due to their semen's flowing upwards. So in this way, they are highly elevated souls. So Brahmaji started from the creation of sages. Okay, read further, Raksha.
Yes, Mataji. Loka 4. सनकं च सनन्दं च सनातनं मथात्मभू सनातनम् मथात्मभू सनत्कुमारं च मुनीन् निष्क्रियानूर्ध्वरेतसः. In the beginning, Brahma created 4 great sages named Sanaka, Sanandan, Sanatan, and Sanat Kumar. All of them were unwilling to adopt materialistic activities because they were highly elevated due to their semen flowing upwards. Purport by Srila Prabhupada ki jai ho. Although Brahma created the principle of Nisan as a matter of necessity for those living entities who were destined to ignorance by the will of the Lord, he was not satisfied in the performing such a thankless task. He therefore created 4 principles of knowledge, Sankhya or empirical philosophy for the analytical study of material conditions, Yoga or mysticism for liberation of the pure soul from material bondage, Vairagya, the acceptance of complete detachment from material enjoyment in life to elevate oneself to the highest spiritual understanding, and tapas, or the various kinds of voluntary austerities performed for spiritual perfection. Brahma created the 4 great sages, Sanaka, Sanandan, Sanatan, and Sanat, to entrust them with these 4 principles of spiritual advancement, and they inaugurated their own spiritual party or sampradaya, known as the Kumar Sampradaya, or later on as the Nimbak Sampradaya, for the advancement of Bhakti. All of these great sages become great devotees, for without devotional service to the personality of Godhead, one cannot achieve success in any activity of spiritual value. Hare Krishna.
So all these great sages were great devotees, and without devotional service to the Lord, one cannot achieve success in any activity of spiritual values. Next. तान् वशाशे भभाषे स्वभू पुत्रान् प्रजा सुजतः पुत्रकः तन्नैश्चन् मोक्षधर्मानो वासुदेवपरायणः. Brahma spoke to his sons. What did he say? Bhavashe. Bhavashe means he spoke. Oh, my sons, Putran, now generate progeny. Prajaha sujataha. You generate progeny. Putrakaha, oh, my sons, do this. Na ichan moksha dharmaha. But due to their being attached to Lord, Vasudeva Parayanaha, they aimed at revelation and therefore they expressed their unwillingness. The first brahmacharis, 4 brahmacharis. When a son becomes a brahmachari, or even the thought comes, I want to become brahmachari, what happens? First, the father gets angry. Here also the same thing. Now, father got angry. Brahma told, create progeny, get married, create progeny. What they said? No, will not do it. So, first to protest against father. Sometimes parents come. They say, our children are not listening to us. We should give this example. Even Brahma's sons also did not listen to them. Every parent wants their sons to get married. If the son says, I want to become brahmachari, who gets disturbed first? The father gets disturbed first. Mother at least, she will not say something, but father gets disturbed. Here also father got disturbed. Okay, read. Karuna, read. Gandhi Prabhu, are you there? Even Bade Prabhuji also can read. Bade Prabhu, can you read?
Mataji traveling, I'm traveling.
I will travel. Bade Prabhu, can you read?
Yes, Mataji.
Read.
Yes, Mataji.
Tan Bhavashe Sabhu Putran.
Tanvasetu subho putran prajasajan pruttakaha tan nisyan moksha dharmano vasudeva prajaya janaha. Brahma spoke to his sons after generating them. My dear sons, he said, now generate progeny. But due to their being an attract to Vasudeva, the supreme personality of God, they aimed at liberation, and therefore they expressed their unwillingness. Purport. The four sons of Brahma, the Kumaras, declined to become family men even at the request of their great father, Brahma. Those who were serious about gaining release from the material bondage should not be entangled in the false relationship of family bondage. People may ask how the Kumaras could refuse the orders of Brahma, who was their father, and above all, the creator of the universe. The reply is that one who is Vasudeva Prayayana or seriously engage in the devotional service of the personality of Godhead, Vasudeva, need not care for any other obligations. It is enjoyed in the Bhagavatam. The Devaraj,
May I chant,
Yes,
Prabhuji?
Prabhuji. हाँ.
May I chant?
Devarshi. Okay, you chant.
Mataji,
Devaraj,
you chant. Mataji, you chant.
Okay, okay.
Bhutaptam,
देवर्षि भूताप्तनृणां पितॄणां न किङ्करो नायं वृणीत राजन् सर्वात्मनाय शरणं शरण्यं गतो मुकुन्दं परिहृत्य कर्तं.
anyone who has completely given up all the worldly relationship and has taken absolute shelter of the Lord, lotus feet of the Lord, who gives us salvation and who alone is fit to be taken shelter of, is no longer a debtor or servant of anyone, including the demigods, forefathers, sages, and other living entities, relatives, and members of the human society. Thus, there was nothing wrong in the act of Kumaras when they refused their great father to request that they become family men. Hare Krishna. Hare,
Okay.
Hare
Next,
Krishna.
Devashi Bhutapranam Putram Naking Karunaya Municharajan Sarvatmanaya Sharanam Sharanam Gato Mukundam Pavaritakartam. Whoever is completely surrendered to Krishna, he doesn't have any obligations towards anyone. सोऽवध्यात सुतैरैवं प्रत्याख्यातानुशासनैः क्रोधं दुर्विषहं जातं यन्तुम् उपचक्रमे. Now Brahma was felt disrespected. Oh, I have told something and my sons are not listening. They are not obeying me. Pratyakhyata, Anushasana. I have ordered something and they are not listening. Krodham, he was very angry. Durvishaham, too much to be tolerated. He felt it's too much. I cannot control my anger. So Niyatam, he tried his best. So he tried to control the anger. But he tried to, but it was expressed. So next verse speaks about it. Diya nigrahamanupi Rovar madhyat prajapate Sadyo jayata manyuh kumaro neelalohitah. Although he tried to curb his anger, he came out from between his eyebrows, and a child of mixed blue and red was immediately generated. He was trying to control the anger, but what to do? A mixed color, that is Rudra came. That is how Shivji is born from the Brukuti. Rudra. He appeared. So that is why Rudra, anger, is a product of passion and ignorance. He had desire, but then creation is ignorance only. Na? Now, after he appeared, what he did, the child, Savai Ruroda Devana Purvajo Bhagavan Bhava Namani Kurute Katahasthanani Jagadguru. It cried loudly, Ruroda cried loudly, Devana Purujaha, O eldest of the demigods. O Bhagavan, the most powerful. Bhava, give me name. Lord Shiva is doing this. Namani, different name. Designate my name. And also designate my place. He's Shiva only, na? He's one of the name of Shiva is Rudra. Or one of the Rudra's name is Shiva, but it is actually one of the name of Shiva is Rudra. Anyway, Shivaji, Shiva cries, Oh Jagadguru, first give me my name and my place. Then what did Brahma do? Brahma tried to pacify with gentle words. Oh yes, yes, I will give you. Don't worry. Iti tasyaha vachaha padma Bhagavan paripalayan. Then abhyaghada bhadreya vachama rodis tat karomte. Do not cry, I will do as you desire. Then Brahma told, you will be called as Rudra by everyone because you have so anxiously cried. Rudra. Why Rudra came? Ruroda. Shivji cried, na? Because you cried like this, na? That is why your name will become Rudra. Yadrodhi surasheshtaha sodvega iva balaka. So loudly you cried. Rodhi. Tatas tavamadhi dhasyanti. Namna Rudra iti prajaha. We say na Rudra Abhishekam. Actually, what is Rudra? Crying loudly. Now let's see, Shivji cried loudly, having so much of anxiety. What will be my name? Where will I be designated? What is my place? Give my name. Give me the designation also. He told you cried, na? Okay. That is why your name will become Rudra. So till here only today we'll do. Okay? So Aruna, you complete all the verses because today I have an important class 8 o'clock.
माता जी अगर सारे बच्चे जन्म के टाइम पे ऐसा करते तो क्या होता?
इसे तो नहीं, ये मटेरियल वर्ल्ड है ना. अभी देखिए सदाशिव जो है ये विष्णु तत्व है, वही सदाशिव शंभु बनते हैं, लेकिन यहाँ मटेरियल वर्ल्ड में आए थे तो he shows this place is full of ignorance and passion and people cry for it. That's how the child cries. What is my name? What is my designation? Actually, the child is crying for that. Where will I stay? What will I eat? Without expressing the cry was. Okay.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Yes, tell me.
Mataji, Brahma created these illusions and forgetfulness, anger and not, but that he also was a victim
He's
of
also
it.
victim of that. No? He's also victim of that. He's trying to curb the anger, but he's also victim. That is why he has only 75 attributes of Krishna. When Bhrigu Rishi wanted to test who is God, Brahmaji failed. Shivji also failed.
Because रजो गुण है माता जी.
He is not in Rajas, but he is controller of Rajas. So some influence will be there.
Hare Krishna. Text 6. Sovadyatah sutairevam pratyakhyatanuशासनैः क्रोधं दुर्विषः jatam nityantumupachakramē. On the refusal of the sons to obey the order of their father, there was much anger generated in the mind of Brahma, which he tried to control and not express. Brahma is the director in charge of the mode of passion of material nature. Therefore, it was natural for him to become angry on the refusal of his sons to obey his order. Although the Kumaras were right in such acts of refusal, Brahma, being absorbed in the mode of passion, could not check his passionate anger. He did not express it. However, because he knew that his sons were far enlightened in spiritual advancement and thus he should not express his anger before them. Text 7. Diya nigruhyamanopi भ्रुवोर् मद्यात् प्रजापतेः सद्यो जायतः तन्मन्युः कुमारो नीललोहितः. Although he tried to curb his anger, it came out from between his eyebrows, and a child of mixed blue and red was immediately generated. Purport by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. The face of anger is the same whether exhibited due to ignorance or knowledge. Although Brahma tried to curb his anger, he could not do so, even though he is a supreme being. Such anger in its true color came from between the eyebrows of Brahma as Rudra, in a mixed color of blue, ignorance, and red, passion. Because anger is a product of passion and ignorance. Text 8. सवैरुरोधदेवानां पूर्वजो भगवान् भवः नामानि कुरु मे धातः स्थानानि च जगद्गुरो. After his birth, he began to cry, "O destiny maker, teacher of the universe, kindly designate my name and place." Text 9. Iti tasya vacha padmo Bhagavan paripalayan abhyadhat bhadraya vacha marodistat karomi te. Translation. All powerful Brahma, who was born from the lotus flower, pacified the boy by his gentle words, accepting his request, and said, "Do not cry, I shall certainly do as you desire." Hare Krishna Mataji. Or did we do 10th? No, we did not do.
10th we did now, small one.
Yes, Mataji, we
Acha.
did.
Yada Rodi Surashreshta Sodvega Iva Balakaha Tatasvamabhidasyanti Namna Rudra Iti Prajaha. Translation. Thereafter, Brahma said, "O chief of the demigods, you shall be called by the name Rudra by all people because you have so anxiously cried." Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Mataji.
Okay, then should I stop now?
Yeah.
So, please,